Howdy everybody. Let's go ahead and switch right on over. If you are watching this back, please remember to join the Discord if you would like. Also, hit the like and subscribe button. Really helps me out. Let's go ahead, switch on over. All right, downloadable content, as is tradition. Uh-oh. Need to move some of these remotes out of the way. And these batteries. Okay. Let's go with latest just because. Okay, so nothing added to latest. Let's see. Anything? Nothing updates. I need to check out the gas can one. But anywho. Oop. Actually, timeout. That would be a nice little mod. Hold up. Let me check real quick. There's something I want. Okay, so they still don't have it yet. I was wondering if there was like a barrel or something that we could use. But it doesn't look like that's the case. And the reason I'm looking for barrels because I want to have something that we could easily put fuel in. You know, a little bit better. Because right now, outside of the gas can, I don't think we have anything that we can put fuel in. So the gas can is just going to have to be the best we can do. But let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure. Okay. Press start. Get my agua. My agua. Agua. They took my quads away. Oh. While that is loading, I can check my chat, make sure it's big enough that I can actually read it, because reading is essential. Oh, darn it. Okay, hold up. Come on now. OBS. OBS, really? I know my left hand is not as accurate as my right, but come on. No, okay, so it has nothing to do with my hands. The game. OBS just does not like me right now. Okay, is that better? OBS is that Gucci? Is that Pog Champ? All I have to do. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me take a sip of my water. Almost spilled it everywhere. Okay, that is a disgusting combo flavor. Oh my gosh, tropical pineapple and dragon fruit. Will not be mixing those again. That is not okay. It's not like terrible disgusting, it's just not great. Okay, let me make sure we are good. Any animals need to be fed? Nope, we're good. Okay, so we just gotta go through and pick up the stuff. No, I need to windrow, actually. Go ahead and crank this on. Crank that soldier boy. A Yule. I'm actually just gonna go and put this close over here. And then just drop it right there. At least that way we have a little bit of wiggle room in case we need to bring anything back. Oh yeah. The harvester. But yeah, considering we did such a terrible job not windrowing, cutting the stuff. I will say with the bigger, what do you call it? With the bigger lawn cutting thing, we do fly through it much quicker, especially when we're doing handheld. Problem, we're not as accurate with it, so that does become just a smidge of a problem, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. Zoom out just a little bit. Something like that. It's a little bit easier for me to see as I whip around this. Now, the problem we might have is how do we best organize this? And I think maybe 2 rows would be good, but I don't know. It is fine if we don't get it right the first time. But I will say again, the bigger mower, I'm not a massive fan of it, but I think it's just because I don't know how to use it yet. I still haven't had a chance to go back and look at past streams to see which is faster, but I don't think, at least I don't think using the AI was the best method. But I mean, it worked. It got the job done. And if anything, we got extra grass, more grass than we needed. So it is what it is. Okay, let me turn on these lights. Yeah, we don't need the brights. Okay. Just like that. I think I'm actually gonna start going clockwise after we get this little section here. Get here, switch to this. Ooh, dodge the MacDon. Which again, now we have like a certain number of vehicles that we just have on our farm that we aren't really using, but we just have them just for the sake of having them. Not like that's a massive problem, but it is kind of wasteful. Like we got the MacDon we're not using. We have that harvester we're not using. Let's see, is there anything else we're just not using? The bale transporter we use sometimes now. We really only use it to transport silage, which in hindsight we're not really doing a lot of these days. So I don't know. But let's see. Let's see, swing through here. Just like that. And that should be good enough. On to the next field. Good enough. It'll give us a little bit more work to do, but I'm not going to keep going back over the same section a million times. Let's see, dodge the poles, dodge the ground, dodge that, swoop, just like this. Okay. This one's going to be just a little bit twickier. Okay, turn this on, drop it down. Okay, did this thing get more horsepower or something? I feel like we're just going through things really fast. Oh, what's up, Bloody? What is that? Shalom? Shalom! Let's see, we're gonna go here, pick this up, spin back around. Go this direction. Oh, jeez. And that did not really do much of anything, but it's fine. ET is fine. We just need to get... Yeah, keep it going. We'll keep it going. Go ahead and merge these as early as we can. Something like that. Aim through. Oh, what did I just caught something? Don't know what. Come on. Let's see, go through here. I probably should have started merging just a little bit earlier. And also, I'm just gonna have to remember we have that little dot of grass down there that I haven't picked up, so just have to remember. Because I'm not gonna spend the time to actually pick it up. Just because that would take more time than I would like on this process. Okay. Then through, good. And one last path. I think it should be one last one. Something like that. Good. See, Go Nuts made a deal with a woman to buy a Lego train set for $300. Gave her my money and address for her to ship it. Now she's hemming and hawing because she saw somewhere she could get more. Yeah, but I mean, you've already agreed. You already sent the money. How did you give her the money? If it's digital, easy paper trail. But if you give her cash, maybe a little bit harder. Keep track of that. She said she would send the money back, but I'm like, no, I want the set I paid for. Yeah, it was EMC. So technically, because she's not a company, she doesn't, like, she can just send you your money back. But at the same time, that is kind of messed up. Like, just as, you know, humans, or yeah, I guess as humans, like, you agreed to a price, honor the price. It would be one thing if you were like straight, like, I don't know, scamming her. But for like $50, if that's what she wanted, clearly she was trying to get rid of it quick, or didn't care, because you would have done some research about, like, to how much it was if that was the case. But I don't know, I feel like she should own up to that and, like, honor the deal, honor the agreement. But I guess legally she doesn't have to, which kind of stinks. What did she use? Let's see. Oh, I know, it's just shitty. Yep, so annoying. She's asking $280 and I offered her $300 ship. Now she thinks it's worth whatever plus shipping. No. Is it like mint condition? Is it unopened? Because now it's starting to get kind of crazy. It's like she's haggling for more money, but it's like, nah, just at this point, you probably just come out better just telling her to send you the stuff back, because that is sending your money back, because that is crazy. Oh wow. I guess it depends on how much you really want it. Me personally, dang nabbit. Me personally, screw everything. If I, like, put in a deal for blank and you don't honor the deal, it's like I would be so upset I wouldn't even want it anymore. And to some degree, I feel like that would actually hinder me. But that's just how I feel. Like, I would be so petty. I wouldn't say petty, but I guess it can't really be petty because I'm not really hurting the other person any other way. But I'll just be so upset. I'd be like, you know what? Screw it. Give me my money back. I'm not doing this. But I don't know. Don't hit the wall. But that is really messed up, I believe. Make a deal, honor the deal. And again, it would be one thing if you were like fleecing her for like $200, $300, $400. Like, but considering it's about like a $400 discount, that makes sense. Like, that's fair. Because I feel like if someone was in a hurry to sell something, you would sell it for about 100 or 40 or 50 bucks less. If you're just trying to get rid of it, you don't really care. But if she thinks she can get more, hey, let her. I'm willing to bet she's not going to, because if she thought she could get more, she would have gotten more by now, if that makes any sense. And so the fact that she hasn't either means she's too lazy to do her own research, or this is her way of just trying to get more money. Because yes, you might be able to get more somewhere else. Are they actually going to give you that price? Probably not. Who knows? But let's see. I sent a message telling her I'm not impressed how what she is doing is within your right, but it's such a shady tactic. I'd expected more from people. Yep, there's about 4 of those sets on marketplace between 300 and 380, and you offered her how much again? You said 300, right? I think that's fair. I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I really would love to shop on Facebook Marketplace, because I see so many things that I'm just like, yes, these people don't want it, I'll take it. But a part of me is like, I don't want to deal with people. Like, I don't think ever in my life have I, like, genuinely had to, like, haggle for anything or, like, convince people. I mean, I guess the closest thing to that would be me selling food for, like, a band fundraiser or a school fundraiser. Like, that's the closest thing I've done to that. But I don't know, it's I don't like it. So 300 shipped. Dealing with people is so hard. I agree. Like like for example, and this is gonna sound really dumb probably, but on Facebook Marketplace, there's a lot of motorcycles near me that people are like trying to get rid of, and the reason being is when gas prices go up, or if you have an accident with them, there's multiple reasons, but motorcycles, I think most places around the world, are seen as a luxury item. They're seen as like an accessory. Now in places maybe like India, did I not cut this? I did not cut this grass. Dagnabbit. In places like India or whatever, and I don't think India is the correct place, but I've seen people where like a lot of them are driving motorcycles and scooters and things of that nature. And it's like, if that's the case, do I want to freehand this or do I want AI to do it? We'll let AI do it. I got some money. I got some money to waste. Let's just let AI do it, right? This is going to be a terrible idea. I'm actually going to bump this down to 12.2. Let's see, what am I missing? Pull this up for a second. Let's see, you said, I love the haggle, but I'm a sensible haggler. Don't make offers unless you got, wait, I lost my place. Unless you got money to buy it right away, because speed will make someone sell, insult them, but stuff, insult in their face, cash. I kind of agree actually, but I feel like that's the thing. Like I love, what was it, Storage Wars or things like that. Like watching people compete is like, as far as money goes and things of that nature, always interesting, very cool. I don't think I've ever put myself in a position to haggle, so I've never really been able to, now that I think about it. Like I think the closest thing I would do to haggling would be if I go into like a fast food restaurant and it's like, your total is $12.92. It's like, okay, can we just make that $12? Like I really don't want to do 92. But like if I'm carrying cash, it's like I don't want to deal with the change, but I also don't want to give you the change. So can we just make it like an even $12? Or even if you want to round that up to 13, that would be great. I don't know. Actually, no, rounding up would not be great. But that's the closest to me as far as haggling. I might try it one day just to see how it works. You know what? You've inspired me. I'm gonna try Facebook Marketplace after this. I've always been interested. I'm not gonna get a motorcycle. Well, maybe, because I really do. There are some motorcycles that I would like. The problem is getting secondhand vehicles in general, especially a motorcycle, can be dangerous if they don't keep up the upkeep. But I have a shop I can take it to and have them just run an inspection on it. And I'll probably take my dad as well, just to run through an inspection. And I know for the most part what I'm looking for as far as things that can go wrong and, you know, the basics. But like engines wise, I would just have to listen and then gently rev the engine just to see what happens. Also check the color of the fluid, check any parts for wear. Motorcycles are, I think, a little bit easier because you can see everything a lot easier, I think, on a motorcycle when compared to a car. For example, car, you got to get under it. Motorcycle, not so much, unless there's a lot of fairings, in which case you got to take off the fairings, which is why I prefer, excuse me, naked bikes, or maybe sort of a small not entry level, but like a mid-level cruiser, not these giant baggers like Harleys or anything, or the Kawasaki 1700 Pinkero. Let's see, what did I miss? When I bought my Lexus, guy wanted 15.5K for it. I showed up to look at it with a truck and a trailer. I bought 12K and told him I'm not going back to the cash machine. If I need to leave this house, I'm just gonna put it back in. Yeah, buying used. You're the type of person I would hate. I would hate to deal with you as far as haggling, because I would, like, the money side of me is like, are you fucking serious? like 3.5. You couldn't bring me 3.5 extra K. Like, come on now, 3K, like almost 4K. Like, come on, my guy. But then at the same time, I would also be like, I really don't want this anymore, so I'll take something. I only haggle once. You say no, I say okay, and I'm going. Actually, okay, so funny story. When I first bought my vehicle, I think I've told you part of this before. I bought it brand new. It was my first ever vehicle. I did mine. I had a good credit. I was the only person. Like, I didn't need a cosign or anything. I paid for it myself. It was great. Paid it off in 11 months. Like, great. When I was working in accounting, that's one good thing with accounting and staying at home. You can afford stuff. It's great. But now I refuse to buy new vehicles. Like, I refuse. As a matter of fact, the motorcycle I'm looking into it depends, but I kind of want a Sport Chief and then modify the Sport Chief, the Indian Sport Chief. The problem is the new prices for like the 2025s are, what is it? That's impressive, 11 months. I would like to think it's impressive, but also at the same time, I gotta be fair. Most people aren't. Like, I was blessed to be able to like live at home with my parents, and so I didn't have any bills, which made it a lot easier for me to pay things off. And so like the only really bills, if you want to call it that I had was my gym membership. Yeah, that was about it. Gym membership and gas to work. And so that was pretty much the only reason. Also, I started during COVID, so I didn't have to drive for real, because a lot of our stuff was at home. And so I saved a lot of money that way, which helped me pay the stuff off quicker. Plus, I had already had a decent amount of money saved up, and I could have just paid for it outright up front. But something told me, it's like, if I just pay for this cash and walk out the door, I'm gonna regret it. And so I didn't. In hindsight, I'm glad I didn't, because I had to pay for some other stuff, family stuff, so kind of glad that I didn't. Come on, I am not bagging this up correctly at the moment. All right. There it is. Just like that. See, that's what I meant to do. Beep. Hop out. Let's see, what am I missing? Nah, you wouldn't have. Yeah. Let's see, do I want... Yeah, let's go. Silage is on. Yep. Oh, turn. Let's see. Well, in that case, sure. But unless you bought it via line of credit, we got hosed on finances. Nah. No. So one thing I learned is never go through the dealership financing. It's the dumbest thing you can do. Well, maybe not the dumbest, but I just took out a financing thing through the bank. That was a bit easier. It's the easiest way to not get hosed. Dealerships, actually, yeah, dealerships, whether it be a car or motorcycle, I feel like are kind of predatory. And I think typically with the bank that you're currently with, it's easier to get lower, like to get better deals as far as loans go, because you already have a history with this bank, so they sort of know what you're capable of, this, that, and the third. So I feel like it's easier to get better loans that way. I hate how they charge so much for finance. Exactly. Very, as long as you can open a loan that allows you to pay more. But yeah, life's good. Also, I'm kind of weird because I would like another motorcycle, but I kind of don't have places to put it. Like, my dream situation would be to have a house with like at least a 3-car garage. That way I can just, for one of those car spaces, I can just pile in motorcycles. Because I want a minimum of 2 motorcycles. I want a Sport Chief, and I want my Z900. Also, insurance on motorcycles is really cheap, which is another good thing. And now I'm just on a tangent. Anyway, let's see. Dealers keep you locked to stupid. Exactly, for stupid rates. And also, the stupidest thing I hate with dealerships, they will love to ask you, so what are you trying to get your monthly payments to be? If you fall for that trap, I'm so sorry, you just got scammed. Because like, let's say you say it's like, oh, I want my monthly payments to be $200 a month. What they're gonna do is just stretch your payments out for an absurdly long amount of time, so you're just stuck paying that $200 for like, I don't know, 100 and something months, so whatever the case may be. But you end up having to pay that 200 something dollars longer than the car would even last you, if that makes any sense. That I think that does sound kind of weird, but like the payments end up being stretched out longer than I think most people would have the vehicle. I think it's a better way of saying it. Let's see, did I get everything off this field? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Oh wait, did I? No, wait. Where was that spot? There was a spot. Yeah. Thought I didn't see you. I remembered you. Little spot right here. Yeah. Gotcha. 50 liters. Gee willikers. He's finished that field already. That is insane. See, with a big field like this, he goes through it so fast. That's crazy. I'm tempted to go ahead and, with a part of the money we're gonna get, first buy a semi-truck. Or actually, we don't need a semi-truck. I also, blood doodle. I forgot. Actually, after we bail all this up, I'll back out and do it. What I was supposed to do that I forgot to do is we were supposed to go through. The reason our trailer wasn't working, I read the description. If you have a vehicle currently on the map that doesn't have the settings you want on it, for example, this trailer here, you have to get rid of this trailer and get a new trailer, and that new trailer will have the settings on it. So that's the reason we were having an issue earlier, is because we just didn't have everything on it. Essentially we didn't have the trailer with the settings that we wanted on it, and so we gotta change that. We gotta fix that. Let's see, I was thinking about, oh geez, don't crash. Let's see, how many cars are 7 years or older? I don't have any cars that are 7 years. Well, the car that I daily, it's getting there. It's currently, I think, about 5 years old, which is why the whole talk about vehicles and stuff is ringing in my head, and I'm thinking about getting a new vehicle this summer. Especially since when I traded in, I could still get a decent amount of money towards another vehicle. And it's not, there's nothing wrong with it, but have you ever like driven a vehicle and you can just feel that, hey, I should probably go ahead and trade it? Like it's not inherently wrong, but like, for example, I'll start it up in the morning, and like if it's a cold day, like it doesn't start up instantly, if that makes any sense. But if it's warm outside, it will start up instantly. And it's like things like that when the car was new wasn't happening. And it makes sense. It's just wear and tear. It's just as it gets older, it's just that stuff is expected to happen. At least I think it is. Let's see, what am I missing? Makes sense, that's normal. Exactly. But it's like when it was brand new, I could start it up and just leave it there for a second, because I don't like, when it's cold, I don't like just driving the cars, because, you know, they're not up to temp and stuff. But when I first got it, like the first few months, it wasn't until this year that I started having that thing where, like, when it's cold outside, it just doesn't want to start up instantly. And it's something that I feel like I could fix on my own, but I don't want to deal with it. Well, the main reason I don't want to deal with it is because the tools to fix it. My dad had a lot of tools, but the tools are not organized, and so that becomes a pain if ever I do want to work on something. Oh, come on, turn, damn you, turn. And actually, I just got my bike back. What was it, Monday? No, not Monday, last week. It was Thursday. Got my bike back Thursday. Just replaced the bark busters on it, so I'm looking forward to getting a chance to ride that, but I probably won't be able to ride it until like Thursday maybe. I guess I could force it Wednesday, but also the weather is not great right now. See, I'd bet more than anything it's your battery getting worn out. I wouldn't doubt it, because if I'm not mistaken, I remember someone telling me that this car has 2 batteries, and maybe I read that in a manual, maybe I didn't. I'm not entirely sure. But the Challenger, the Dodge Challenger, I know it has 1 in the engine bay, and I think it has 1 in the trunk as well. And so I'm gonna have to just go through and just check and see what's going on. And if that's not it, it's probably the alternator. And that's the only thing about not being a full-blown mechanic with a lot of the tools or the experience, is that a lot of the stuff I have to do is by feel, because I don't know for sure what the problem is. Let's see, teach yourself a major lesson. But a decent mechanic took toolkit. We sell them in like Canadian Tire, like 100-piece toolkit will do 99% of whatever you need. And see, but that's the crazy part in YouTube videos, dude. I've grown up on YouTube videos and tutorials to like learn how to do stuff. Well, when I used to work on cars with my dad, that's what we did. Like whenever a car would go down and we needed to fix it, YouTube video, go out there, fix it. YouTube video, go out there, replace it. The problem is he is not a very organized person, so his tools are everywhere. It's not a huge issue, it's just annoying for me because I'm already irritated that I have to work on said vehicle, whatever my vehicle happens to be at that time. And the extra time needed to find the tool that I need bothers me. It just frustrates me even more, because I'm like, hey, this job should only take me about an hour and a half at most, but when I spend 30 minutes or so just trying to find the tool that I need, it does get irritating. It does get a little frustrating, but for the most part, I think 9 times out of 10 I know exactly what tool I need and where it is. But for like the specialty tools, yeah, it gets a bit wonky. Let's see. Yeah, man, those tools will come in a case. Every piece has a place. Keep it there, keep it clean, and in your trunk. And see, and actually you're right, I should buy my own. What he does is, God bless him, if you look at his toolbox, because he has this like massive sort of stand-up toolbox thing, which is like a toolbox on a toolbox on a toolbox, but if you look in it, like 2 or 3 of his drawers, he has 4 and 5 of each type of, let's say, Allen wrench or socket. And it's just because he will go out, like let's say he's working on a car, he needs this socket. He'll go through, realize he's unorganized, can't find the thing he needs because he put it back in the wrong place or what have you. And so he'll go back out, and instead of wasting time trying to find the individual like socket or tool at Lowe's or whatever, he'll just go and just buy another 100-piece set. Well, maybe not 100-piece every time, but he'll buy a complete socket set, buy a complete wrench set. And so like when we go down there, we have multiple of each wrenches, and in fairness, it's not really an issue, but I feel like when you have more than 2 of each tool, okay, now it's a bit much. Like, because every now and then you might, for example, my motorcycle, when I was trying to adjust my mirrors, I needed 2 Allen wrenches of the same size, so I would need 1 Allen wrench and at least an adjustable, wait, am I saying Allen wrench? Allen wrench is not a thing. Well, it is, but it's not what I mean. Just regular wrench. Wait, is this not, what? Okay, there it goes. But yeah, he's not very organized, and I'm that person when it comes to certain things. Even when my room, it's not, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be transparent. My room is not 100% clean, but it is, if that makes any sense. Like, the messiest part of my room is my dresser, like right where my mirror is, because I have receipts there for like vehicles and stuff, just to make sure, hey, I got this service this day, things of that nature, or medication or cologne or deodorant, also my change jar. And so up there it does look it looks messy to me, but also at the same time I know where everything is on that dresser, so it's fine. But then everything else in my room, actually the rest of my room is actually really neat. I don't have clothes everywhere. I will say one thing that's always messy in my room, it was just because my grandma tried to get us to learn how to do it, but I just didn't like it. I do not make my bed. I don't. I used to make my bed every now and again, but I just no. I just don't. I'm not. It's not something I'm used to. It's not something I see as a necessity. And of course I will like neaten it up a little bit. Like if I need to fold the pillow, I mean not fold the pillow, fold the covers a certain way because there's guests, or stack the pillows a certain way, I'll do that. But for the most part, making up my bed is not something I like to do. Yeah. My girlfriend loves to make up her bed, and I'm just like, I'm not. That's not me. What's a good hardware store in your area? It depends. It depends on what I'm working on. But let's see. If I had to say the best all around would be an Ace hardware store. The problem is they're not that common. And so, of course, if I'm working on a car, I go to like an AutoZone or an Auto Parts or a Napa or an O'Reilly. The problem is O'Reilly isn't as common. Napa is even less so common. AutoZone and Auto Parts are probably the most common around me. But if I'm just thinking about general best, most common place for hardware, probably Ace. However, I really enjoy Lowe's and Home Depot, mostly because I like the smell of the wood that's in the store, and I just love the smell of like cedar and stuff of that nature. But plus, whenever I go into a Lowe's and a Home Depot, I just get ideas about projects I could be working on, which is probably not necessary, but I do think about that. But the problem is Lowe's, I feel like, is really good if you need very specific parts. Like if you need like certain nuts and bolts and you only need a few of those, Lowe's and Home Depot are good for that. But from my experience, at least nowadays, well, I say nowadays, most recently, so like last week, when I go in there, when it comes to finding tools in a Lowe's, it wasn't as good as I would like. The things, actually, I was about to say the things you can easily find are like 100-piece sets or like 70-piece sets, like if you're trying to find a piece set. But even then, this store specifically, they were like out of a lot of stuff, which is, you know, neither here nor there. But I don't know, I do feel like Ace is a little bit better. Let's see. Lowe's.com, PD Craftsman. Is Craftsman the blue guys? Let's see, hold up. Let me go. Okay. Oh, jeez. View channel. Go to the video. Turn the volume down. Open with Google. Not that one. Google. Let's see. Oh, Craftsman is red. Oh, you just said that. It's a great set for price. Good tools. How much is it? Dude, it's only $175. That is a deal. How much does it cost originally? $250. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it that they're willing to sell at $75? They must be getting like new models or something in. Back it up. But that does give me, also, I'm not sure if you're like me, but I have like this weird feeling to where if I go like a certain period of time without spending money on something, like, it sounds so stupid. How can I explain it? If I go like a certain time without spending money on something like semi-expensive, like I'll just get the urge to spend money on something stupid. Like, how should I explain it? for example, this toolbox. If I don't buy this toolbox, I'm probably gonna spend like $200 or $300 on something that's really, really stupid. That I'll just talk myself into spending just for the or buying just for the heck of it. Why, I don't know, but I don't know. Let's see, what did you say? They put stuff like that on sale a lot. I got one that was 400 for 180. God dang, 180. That's 220 off. Craftsman has lifetime warranty too, and that's worth something. That's okay. That is another thing. So I know my dad has Craftsman. I know he has. I can't remember who the blue ones are, but they're like blue and yellow. But I can't remember specifically who they are. But life warranties, I'm not sure why. There's just something. Well, actually, I do know why. There's something just extremely comforting about the idea of a life warranty. But the thing is, I don't think I've ever seen anybody needing to use the warranty on tools. Irwin, I believe. Actually, Irwin, I think it's right. Hold up. Hold up. Let me coast down the hill while I Google it. Come on. Hold up. Okay, I can't type and drive and reach out at the same time, so I'm just gonna talk this. Irwin toolset. Google. Irwin toolset. Yeah, it is Irwin. Yep. Irwin's what he's got as well. Let's see, dude, my mom snapped one of my grandpa's snap-on screwdrivers using it as a pry bar. Okay, well, you know what? Never mind. So women are the only things that can break tools. But I feel like if you're using the tool in its intended purpose, I don't think you should ever break it. I think the closest thing would be stuff that you know you probably won't get a life warranty on. For example, if you have, I don't know, an impact screwdriver head or something like that, stuff that's supposed to be taking a lot of abuse that you know is going to wear down over time, like those don't get lifetime warranties because they're gonna wear down. They're meant to. So those, like the things that you would like to have a lifetime warranty on, you can't. It just, like for example, saw blades, that would be nice, but realistically it makes no sense for them to do that. You snapped the screwdriver. That's crazy. Let's see, they not only replaced it but sent me the exact same hand grip from the 60s. That's insane. That is the coolest thing. Oh jeez, that is probably the coolest thing. So you replaced it, but you like genuinely replaced it, like mint condition from the 60s and everything. That is actually really cool. That's also just really good. Was that Irwin who did that, or was that Craftsman? What do you happen to remember the company that was? But that's also just really, really cool. Oh, Snap-on. Oh, yeah, I read that and didn't. You know, reading's hard. I clearly read that. Turn. But I do. Did I turn off like the hints or something by accident? I don't know how I did that. But I actually haven't worked on any projects that require tools in a while. Well, aside from my motorcycle, I haven't worked on, like, for example, my e-brake, which I don't necessarily need, but actually that would be cool. Nah, no, it wouldn't. Let's see, Mastercraft, which is Canadian's lifetime brand. I got them to warranty a set of drill bits. How? How did you, wait, how do they? But drill bits are gonna wear down. How did you get them to give you a lifetime warranty on drill bits? They probably just didn't care. They're like, you know what, screw it, give it to him. He's probably gonna forget. And actually that is one thing, like if you've ever been, I'm not sure if Walmart is like worldwide or not. Sweet talk the lady. Okay, so she got fired the next day is what I'm hearing. But I'm not sure if you've ever been. Jeez, that's disgusting. Oh my gosh, that What is it? Tropical? Well, it's growing on me actually. It tastes like it's supposed to be like bubble gum or something, and I don't think that's a good drink. Okay. I'm sorry, that threw me off. It really threw me off. Now my brain's everywhere. What the heck was I talking about? I took one sip of that drink and it just my brain is now not functioning. Brain.exe stopped working. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about tools. Well, what specifically about the tools? There was something I was thinking about. It wasn't. We got past the drill bits and the lifetime warranty. Tools, vehicles. Oh, vehicles feels like it's close. Why does vehicles feel like it's close? Motorcycle, not motorcycle. Project. Oh yeah. I need to find a project to work on other than my motorcycle. I haven't built anything in a while. Like I used to build like at least one thing a year, or even if it wasn't built, put together one thing a year. And I just haven't done that in a while. I'm losing my touch. Or I could go back and start working with Arduino again. I haven't done that in a while. Even though Arduino, well actually I know more about coding now, so Arduino may not be as difficult as I think it is anymore. Before I had to copy the code and then just sort of change some values, but now I might be able to write the code from scratch. Would I? Probably not. And what would this project entail? I have no flipping clue. But I just might. Ooh, I could have a... I think there's a DIY sim box for like racing and farming and stuff. I could make one of those. Ooh, I could also put an ignition switch on my PC. Wouldn't that be the dumbest, coolest thing ever? Where you have to walk up to your PC and like turn a key to crank it up. That'd be neat. Again, pointless, but kind of neat. And that wouldn't necessarily require a lot of coding, I don't think. I think that'd be more just soldering and connecting things correctly, which actually shouldn't be that difficult now that I think about it. All I need to do is find the on switch, figure out how that's laid out, and then solder, we'll cut those cables and then solder the ignition switch the same way the button was laid out. It should work. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to be too hard of a project. I didn't drop the thing. So maybe not that project. I don't know. Some of the stuff I'm going to save for the summer. So, let's see. New vehicle, yes or no? We need to figure that out. Which, this vehicle is perfectly fine. But I do need to figure out, do I want another one? And do I want a manual? Because I found out that manuals can also have cruise control. Didn't know that. I just assumed that they wouldn't. But I guess it makes sense because there are motorcycles that have cruise control. So I guess it does make sense that cars can have cruise control. Well, manual cars can have cruise control. But do I really want to deal with a manual all the time? This is one thing with a motorcycle. If I just don't feel like dealing with it, I can just not drive it. But I also really enjoy my motorcycle, so I don't know. I know it would make the driving experience more fun. I don't know. Now I'm starting to sound like the Minecraft villager. Okay, I'm about to hit the side of this thing. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I got it. Which means it should. Just like that. Just like that. Should take all of it, I think. Good. Okay. And with that, we'll let the bells finish, and then we're going to get the new trailer that we need. Also, we need to turn on, what's the thing called? Power tools, because I'm gonna just cheat in the difference, because I'm just replacing. I'm not trying to. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. I'm essentially buying the same thing. And it's not like I'm trying to buy it brand new. I'm trying to buy it with the wear and tear, but that's not an option. So bag it up. Bag it up. Also, I like the decorations that's on this farm, but I also hate the decorations that are on this farm. For example, you go over here to this wood thing, you can't even chop the wood. It looks nice, but it's just here. This thing, I don't swear, this is gonna be our garage for our vehicle. When we finally get like a truck or something. Wait, can we turn on the lights? Oh, I keep forgetting you can do that. Lights. This building here, I don't even know what this building is supposed to be. But it's apparently it's a thing on our farm. Genuinely don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe like a little hangout for the workers or something. This place, don't really know what it's for. This place, again, don't know what it's for. This place over here, don't know what it's for. Like, why do we have another? Well, I guess this could be the what would you call it? Not an outhouse. It's like the how would you describe it? It's like the oh my gosh, they called it beach house. No, not beach house. It's, I remember in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air they called this something. Like, you have the main house, and then you have this. It's not the guest house, is it? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter what it's called. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go ahead, switch back to Little Beef Guest House. So it is the guest house, okay. Which is crazy, the concept, and now that I have to say that out loud, the idea of having a separate house for the guest is insane. That is called dinero. Bag it in. All right, let us do this, and then we're gonna take this over here. We're gonna save, back out, turn on power tools, get the stuff, and then back out again. Yeah, that's a normal thing around here. Yeah, your house is almost like a stinking mansion, dude. And your house costs millions of dollars. $1 million. I haven't seen Austin Powers in a while. Probably should. Let's see, not like everybody, but I could walk to the shop and back and see 10 houses with guest houses. Yeah, in our area, if I were to walk to the store, which first of all I would not do, I'd probably drive a motorcycle, but if we were, I think I might see one house with a guest house. Now I do live like if I were to walk to the traffic light and then take a left from where I am, like I would then start getting into the neighborhood or the houses that have guest houses. And behind like where I go to shop sometimes, there's like these really big houses. They don't have guest houses because there's just not like space, but there's these really big nice houses and things of that nature. Let's see, go ahead, put that there. Let's go here, let's save, and then let's see, my house is a good size, but it's 1,600 square feet, not a huge house. See, because I'm not a homeowner, I don't even know if 1,600 square feet is good or not, but I can do some small math, and I know 1,600 square feet could be 400 by 400. I don't even know. I can't even quantify square feet. Everything would have to be in yards, which square yards is crazy, but let's see, 400 by 400, just this quick thing. 400 by 400. Wait, 400, did I just say 400 by 400? That is the dumbest thing I've ever said. 400 by 400 is not 1,600 square feet. Let's see, go back in here, go here. I need to turn on power tools. I could say 4 by 400, but That's ridiculous. $177 square yards. Okay. 177 square yards. 177. That's pretty big. Unless my brain is malfunctioning, that's pretty big. That's fucking huge. There's no way I'm reading that right. That is 100. Let me get a calculator. 177 square yards. Actually, let me just Google it. That's massive, if I'm not mistaken. It's not small, but compared to around here, it's tiny. Well, that's great. Well, again, you also live in a very higher class area. I'm not sure if it's high class or not, but let's see. Go here. Let's go here and let's see. We're gonna sell this. If I sell it, we get $10,911. And then if we go back to the flatbed trailer, this one, it is customized. I'm gonna make sure that we go to the auto load. I'm gonna change it to standard. I'm not sure if that does anything. But yeah, we should be good. So save this. Okay. And ooh, we don't have the money to buy this. Dagnabbit, I just thought about it. Okay, let's take out another loan. Woo! That's one thing we're good at. Go here, here, here. Let me make sure my settings are good again. Okay, we should be good, should be good. Okay, let me go ahead and buy this. Okay, also let me do the number difference because I don't want to do it in my head right now. Even though I could. Let's see, 10, 9, 11, rounding that up to 1100 would be $89. So that's 9,089. Let me see if I'm correct on that. 2,500 minus 10, 9, 11. Yikes, I was off. Oh, I forgot it was 2,500, not 20,000. So I was off by 500 because I forgot that little math there, but that's fine. Let's see, let's go to power tools. Let's see, what did I miss? By Goodly, 1,600 is considered mid-size or small home. And that is freaking insane, sir. That is insane. Add money, 9589. Okay, that should be the money I need. 589. Okay, perfect. And I can go here. I can then go back here and pay back what I owed. See? So now we're all good. Where's the thing? Down there. Okay. It looks so nice and new. Doop. Bag up. Okay, go here. Boop. Just like that. Okay. Let us save. And then we'll hop out, turn off power tool. I don't like leaving power tool on just because the temptation for me to use it again is, it's not too high. Honestly, I think I would forget about it. If I'm being honest with myself, I'd probably just forget that it's a thing. But just in case, go ahead and turn off. Also, we should probably buy a gas can while we're down here. Just so we have something to fill up the AGCO, so we don't have to move the, wait. Why the heck did I buy that gas can? Or install that mod? That was not, that's kind of pointless. The reason I say that is because the AGCO can move. It's the big baler that we don't want to move, but I can just detach the AGCO from the other thing. Yeah, we're gonna uninstall that gas can mod. Actually, we'll probably just leave it, but if I remember, I'm gonna uninstall that gas can mod, because the main reason I bought it is for the ad code, but then I just remembered the ad code is not like set in stone in that place. We can just move it. Man, is this how clean this thing looks? That's crazy. Back in my day. Ooh, that would be a cool little mod. If someone could add a car wash that you could put on the map, or like a vehicle wash. And so you walk through a certain point and just washes your vehicle. That would be kind of nice. And if they wanted to, they could charge you for it as well if they really wanted to. Like you could go through, press a button, washes instantly. I know there's a mod that was like that in FS22, but it wasn't like a car wash mod. It was just like a wash your vehicle anywhere type mod, which was kind of weird. I don't want to say broken because it doesn't really give you an advantage, but it's definitely weird. Let's see. Do we need to get another vehicle? Oh yeah, the MacDon thing. And actually with that, if we do get another, we're gonna have to windrow regardless. But I guess the question is, do we want AI to help speed up the process? Because that was the issue. But if we have MacDon going on small fields and Big Beef is going on, why am I going over here? On this field, that should speed some stuff up as well. Only time will tell. Is there nothing? Okay, let's fast forward because we should be free to fast forward. Everybody's fed, everything's good. Fast forward, and it should be almost time to sell those wood chips so we can get some more money, which is what I'm hoping on. Come on, where's my water? Agua de vida. Okay, nothing should be ready to harvest, which is good. We got sheep I know I need to feed, but let's pay back some of this. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Okay, which sheep need to be fed? Bing, 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 bing. None of them? Crazy. I'll take it though. All right. Now the question is, do I think he'll be able to pull everything? How much wheat do we have? Not wheat, wool. We're starting to produce some more. Not a massive amount, but more. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna need that front end attachment since we don't need to feed anybody, so I'm just gonna leave that where it lies. And then we're just gonna get here and then press this. D. Good. Next barn. Excuse me. Ow. One thing I will say with this game, as far as third-person vehicle cam, it does a really good job of following. Well, okay, I say that, and then it gets kind of weird as you're going downhill, but as long as it's staying like somewhat about here, it does a pretty good job. The heels and everything, I think, makes it adjust its thing a little bit, but good. On to the next place. We got to gather wool. That is our sole purpose. Gather wool, make money. Gather wool, make money. Gather wool. I'm not sure what language I'm trying to imitate there, but gather wool, make money. Gather wool, make money. Also, we need to sell the wood chips as well. That's something else we gotta do. Oh. Nope. Got that one. Okay. Go here where we have a little bit more wool, which is fantastic. Turn. Oh Lord. AI. I feel like I should turn AI traffic off, but they're like a nuisance that I'm kind of okay with. Good. Oh yeah, now it's working. It's stacking them. Stacking it up. Good. I can tell that it's a bit wonky. It wants to slide everywhere. But I think that's just the game's pallet mechanics and things of that nature, which probably explains why everything glitches through the ground. The pallets do not like to be touching other pallets. But it's working. It's working. We're about to have 12,000. This is the most we've ever had. 12,240 on one trip, which if you divide that by 3, that means we should be getting 4 pallets. Fantastic. We need the money. We need the money. We need the money. Actually, let's see. Assuming we get 4,000 per barn, just 4,000 bare minimum. 4,000, we have a total of 6 plus 2. We have 8 barns. 8 times 4 is 3,200. Divide that by 3. That's almost 11 pallets. I mean, yeah, 11 pallets of fabric. And actually, assuming we round up, because we're gonna have a bunch of like extra, we genuinely might have enough to start making 11 pallets of fabric a day, which is insane. Because 11 pallets of fabric a day, if we cut that in half, that's 5.5 pallets, or you could say 10 pallets of clothes every 3 days, or no, 2 days, which is insane. I think that's insane. That's money for us, which means we might be able to hold off on getting, you know, more stuff, but we'll see. Only time will tell for us. Only time will tell. Swing it around. Go through here. Get this stuff. Wow, the fact that we only got 3 out of that, which actually makes sense. I understand why that's the case. But no, we always got 3. We're not always, but we're currently getting 3. 4 is what we're expecting to get, which is nice. Okay, drop back over here. Drop this off. What do we got to do next? We should be able to fast forward. Everybody's fed. Oh, we got to check wood chips. That's what we got to do. Wood chips. It would be nice if we had like a sheep auto feeder. That would be nice. Like if I could just take grass, dump it in like the general area, it just feeds all the barns. Or if there was like an AI that I could pay, like I could pay like a monthly fee for like AI to come through and just, hey, here's all the food I have for these animals. Feed them. Like if I could turn that into a monthly surcharge, that would be even better. Which means I wouldn't need the pallet fort thing anymore. Which means I could actually upgrade this Vultra into the bigger Vultra. Or I could keep Little Beefus, switch him out with the Adco, sell the Adco, and then get the bigger Vultra, either or. And also, since the bigger Vultras, like I think its default colors are goldish or something, I would call it like Bumblebee or something. Maybe Yellow Jacket. Ooh, Yellow Jacket sounds nice, especially with this country accent. Yellow Jacket. Hornet, maybe not. Also, I don't remember, but I remember like seeing clips or maybe part of the movie Green Hornet, but I don't fully remember what the heck happened. Alright. So that's good. We'll go here, turn left, go here, park. Good. Alright. Oh, let's check the value of wood chips real quick. Go here. Wood chips. Boop. Oh, wait. Boop. Wood chips are currently, yeah, we got 1 more month. So we'll sell them next month and make a fortune. A fortune. Which while we're here, might as well go ahead and repay some of that. 170k left. If we fast forward, we should make a decent amount of dinero. That the windmill pays for itself. It takes a while for it to pay itself off, but even still, just every month, the fact that we get money allows us to pay off our stuff really, really quickly. And I could do one more if I wanted to, but let's hold off for that. Let's go ahead and check on the wood chips. Let's see, wood chips are perfect. We got 560 at Goldcrest. Okay, is that gonna be worth it? Okay, that's what, $6 increase per 1,000? Okay, hold up. Let me calculate how much we have. And I think it's gonna end up being worth it. We have 49,500 per trailer. Let's just assume we have 9 trailers. If I divide that by 1,000 and then multiply that times $6, we'd be losing $2,673. Which means if I do go for the Goldcrest one, which is going to cost us 1,000 just to rent the train, it's still going to give us $1,673. Keep saying 1,000. So it's going to be better if we go for the Goldcrest Valley. We'll do it that way. Now, again, the problem, I'm wondering how much stuff can we load up in the train? Like how many? I've actually never used the train to load anything, so that's actually, now that I think about it, that's like doubly interesting because I don't know how to fill up the train when it comes to stuff, so we'll just have to see how that works. Actually, let's go ahead and rent the train. I think that would be better for us. So let's see, the train is here. I don't see it anywhere on the map. So I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna go here. We're just gonna visit and rent the train, okay? And then we'll see how long it takes before it decides to show up, because that is gonna be the hard part, waiting for it to show up. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just start grabbing this stuff. Nom 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 nom. Turn back around. Nom 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 nom. Okay, is the train here yet? It is not here yet. Actually, hold up. I could just turn on the big map here so that way I ain't got to worry about missing it. Because we know where we're heading. In which case, I might as well go back this way. It's a bit quicker for me if I go this way. For me, personally. Also, we got wool we need to pick up, which is even better. So we got more stuff to do. I wish these trees that we planted grew faster. Blood, if you're still here, do you know how long it takes for the trees to grow that we planted? I think I remember you saying something about 18 months, but I'm not entirely sure. A couple of years. It's fine. That's actually good that it takes a couple of years. They'll give us time to slowly clear out the rest of that. Because the fact that it took us 5 hours to clear out that one section that we did, 18 months sounds right. Okay, so we'll wait. We got time. But clearing out that forest is gonna be, I'm actually looking forward to getting the bigger thing. Not sure what it's called. I'm looking forward to getting that the forestry equipment. It's gonna cost us a decent amount of money at the start, but by the time actually we get everything up and running, it shouldn't, I don't think. Like, ooh, just go this way, cut through here. The forestry equipment is expensive. Oh, there goes the train. Okay, first let me stop. See, you can't just jump on the train. Even though I've rented it, you can't just jump on the train from the jump. So what you gotta do, you gotta go to one of the train stations. You have to wait till you see the train and then jump in the train that way, and then slam on the brakes to slow it down so that way it will stop. It's a bit weird, but it works. So I'm just gonna go further down the train tracks because I remember how long it took us to slow down the last time. And so as long as we're down here, And the good part is once you hop into the train, then you can, what's the word? You can teleport to it. You can switch to it like a normal vehicle after that. Do I need to use the grain elevator to get that thing to work? And just slam on the brakes. Just slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes. Slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes, slam it on. Okay, so here's the problem. I don't fully know. Actually, let's go ahead and take it down the street to where we're trying to go, or get close to anyways. I'm not sure how we're going to fill this up. If we do need to use the grain elevator, yeah, I don't know. Open cover. Which cover did I open? See, like that, I know puts stuff into it, but I don't know fully how it works. Hold up. Let me see something just real quick, because I know how to like load pallets onto it. That's the easy part. This is the grain elevator, so I'm assuming it only works with grain, right? Right, like it just makes sense. But what if I wanted to load other stuff? You know? That I don't fully understand how to do. Okay, so that is grain. Yeah, we'll just stick it to what we were doing. We'll just drive it down there, and hopefully we can use this thing. Otherwise, we just wasted $1,000. But I'm sure they would think, oh look, oh wait, we're inside the train. What does first person look like? Ooh. This reminds me of Train Simulator that I saw on Steam. I don't think I would get Train Simulator because it doesn't look, well then again, I was about to say it doesn't look as appealing to me as I think it should. However, Farming Simulator didn't look like the most fun game at first, and I've been hooked on it ever since. How did I get hooked on it? Actually, I think I originally started with American Truck Simulator. So how did I get hooked on American Trucks? Oh, American Truck Simulator had a demo. That's what it was. American Truck Simulator had a demo, which is how I got on that one. Try the demo, enjoy the demo, and then I went from there. Okay, let's slow the heck down. I'm gonna try to stop it somewhere right here, just for now, and we'll see. We'll try to figure out a way to see if we can deliver, because if we can, we're good, you know. I just don't know how. And there aren't many not vehicles, tutorials on how to use the train, which I guess isn't a massive problem, but it is slightly irritating. Good thing is I'm not using a semi-truck. Also, we're definitely gonna get that Volvo, that 4x2, just because it's so tiny. And it'll allow us to move through that city pretty well. And actually, we don't need the semi-truck now that we're able to carry the wool with a tractor. Even though semi-truck would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were... Oh, no. Fixed it. Okay. Sir, weren't you the vehicle that just passed me? Let's see, how do we get up there again? Is it that way? Oh, I don't remember. Beep, beep. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I'm going the complete wrong way. I didn't need to take that turn that we took. Said the sniveling snooky snook. the good part is we don't have to go that much further. And actually, I had a little thing on the map, and I still just ignored it. Okay, we're gonna go this way, and then take a left. Go this way, take a left up the hill. Oh, this is the... yeah, this thing should pull it pretty well. Minus the ice. Yeah, what I figured. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Come on. Okay. I don't think there's a way to do this. So... we'll just drive close to this thing and see if it gives us a little prompt. Okay, this is a bad idea. All right. Okay, let me go forward a little bit. Every time I come up here, I do a terrible job driving this thing. Actually, we'll just go forward. We'll just go forward. Come on. Really? 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 Let me run over your car, sir. There it goes. Bro, really? There we go. There we go. Okay. Do I see any... yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to... I can't even begin to think as to how I would unload this, even if it were possible. Which now becomes a headache. So... okay. Let's pull forward just a little bit. Is there anything? So we can open the cover. I don't know. I don't know how we would best fill this thing up. And, okay. Let's go to the grain elevator. I know this is going to be a stupid idea and it probably won't work, but they had to have made some way to load this thing up. Even though the grain elevator is for grain, maybe, just maybe. Ooh, this will actually give us a reason to take the highway. Well, I could. Well, yeah, let's take the highway. I've never taken the freeway, so go down here. Bam, 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 bam. Unless anybody else has any bright ideas, because I do not. I know how to get pallets on the thing because you can just place them. But this is a no-go. Such a tiny horn. Get up the hill. Anybody know how to use the train station to sell wood chips? Or anything that's like a loadable? Or can we only put grain on this map? Which would suck. If that's actually the case, that's gonna truly suck. In which case we just wasted not only $1,000, but we're gonna take an extra hit because we're gonna be losing money. Bing, bing, bing. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get this to work as best we can. How fast are we going? Oh my gosh, we got so much more room to go. And I also just hope the grain elevator works. That's all I can do. But this is the first time I've actually been up on this freeway. Just kind of nice. Kind of nice. Peaceful, to be honest. But let's see, so we're not gonna get off at this exit. We're gonna go down one more. And we back. Got the train. Yes. Oh wait. You got the train set you were talking about for the $300? They agreed, thank fuck. Probably because they realized they could get it, like they could sell it for more somewhere else. But trying to find the people who want to buy it at that moment, it's hard to do. So, but that's nice. Do you know when it's going to get to you? 'Cause that's always not really a problem, but something that's minorly annoying when ordering stuff. We're shipping tomorrow, they said. Okay, well, that's not bad. Let's see, get off here, take a rehite. Taking it kind of fast, to be honest, if I'm carrying wood chips and stuff. Oh yeah, taking it kind of fast. Oh, you know what, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, we can't. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, this is not gonna work out well for me because it's gonna drop me off on this side, isn't it? Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, no. Idea. Here's what you do. You hop out of this. You go here. You zoom into here. I want to enter vehicle. Let's detach this. Oh. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but let's see if we can still get it to work. Oh my gosh, I thought I could just teleport to that. Alright. So we're just gonna go walk over to our vehicle that's over here. Oh, it's not actually far away. I thought it was gonna be far away. It's really not. Let's see. Now I need a Lego color and a light sensor. Why? So I can write code in the Lego app to automate the train. That actually sounds really freaking cool. Oh! I've seen that before. I've seen people use the app. That does sound really cool. Oh, we're gonna go over here and we're going to fix my mistake. Easy mistake to fix as long as you have super strength. Go here, do this. We want to, okay. Up. Let's lift that, just like that. Oh. Just like that. Ta-da! That is how you use super strength. Let's see. You can place a blue block or whatever on the tracks when the train passes it. You can stop, change speed, reverse, whatever. You can program it for all different colors. It's legit just a science fair project, except a cooler science fair project. Where's the grain elevator? Up here to the right? I hope this works. I doubt this will work, but I hope this works. So the plan is to use the grain elevator to load the stuff onto the train. The problem is, this is not grain. I'm not anticipating this going very well, I'm gonna be honest. So we'll just have to get lucky, I guess. Okay, will not. Oh, whoa. It allows us to dump the wood chips. Wait a minute, is this how we do this? Hold up, I gotta see if this works. So we're dumping the wood chips. I'm going to... Let's see. The set I got has a main look and a switch track. So I could have it... Oh, geez. I could have it drive around the loop and into the offshoot. Okay, I'm about to crash. Into the offshoot. Stop and go back. You see, I wish I had the money. Well, I have the money to buy stuff. Actually, I say that, that's... Oh, wait. The grain... Ooh. Okay, so all we gotta do is just load the stuff up here. Okay. All we gotta do is load everything we have into there. Okay, well, this is gonna take us a second, because we gotta go back, grab all that stuff, and come all the way back. You're gonna have to post the stuff you build, or, well, there's gonna be one build, but multiple things. When you get it up and running and everything, you're gonna have to post it in Discord so we can see. We can see how it works. Oh my gosh. Do I want to drive the train first, or do I want to go and pick up stuff and just load stuff up? Let's go ahead and drive the train. I wonder what the capacity is for this thing. Go as fast as we can in the other direction. Glad I figured this out though. So the grain elevator can be used even if it's not grain. Now, where is the grain elevator? Let's see, I think that's the animal dealer over there. Or is that the sawmill? I don't know. Oh wait, there's our truck, which means animal dealer. Not the animal dealer, the grain elevator. Oh, right behind us. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Interesting. Okay, so I don't... I don't... Okay, it's showing the grain elevator, but it's not showing me how to, like, fill this thing up, which I'm assuming would be down here, maybe? Or, hold up, let me check the train one more time. Oh, start filling. Cool, we figured it out. Got it. The plan is in motion. Come on. Okay, so all we gotta do is deliver wood chips repeatedly. Especially since now we know where we're going. Just going to the grain elevator. That is a big icon for the train, which is kind of crazy, but it's fine. Lego 6198 cargo tray. Is the set I got coming? Hold up, let me Google it. I actually like how they do all their sets with numbers, so you can easily figure out, like, as long as you know the numbers of the set, you don't even need the full title. You can just type in the set number and it just pulls up the thing. Like, I typed in 6198 and Google instantly follows it up with Lego. Jesus Christ. Hold up. I'm trying to zoom in if it'll allow me. There it is. Double tap to zoom. Okay, it said double tap to zoom and then didn't zoom. Oh, there it goes. 1,226 pieces. That's insane. Now, I guess my follow-up question. So, with all the tracks and stuff that it comes with, I'm assuming because it's a train set, you would be able to extend upon it if you wanted to. Like, this is ridiculous, but hear me out. What if you wanted to have 2 trains run like a train system? Could you buy a secondary set or buy like extra tracks and then do that whole thing? That probably didn't make any sense. Oh yeah, totally. Awesome. The plan is planning. It's gonna take us a second just to deliver all this stuff. Need to Google what people do with Lego trains. That is one thing I have not done yet, so I probably need to. But I'm trying to prioritize these stupid wood chips, which I guess I should rent a secondary trailer, but even if I did, it wouldn't help us out too much because our Vulture can't pull this as much as we would like. Let's see. You can even use the sensors and app to automate switches and stuff. See, now you're losing me. And I'm just gonna have to Google it afterwards to see. Wait, where am I going? This direction. Okay, I'm gonna put cruise control on because my feet are tired. Now, was it? No, it's not this turn. It's across the way, I think. Beep, beep, beep. I'm just trying to sell these wood chips so we can make some money. Money! It's not too far of a drive. It is a drive. It is a drive, but it's not super far. I think what makes it feel like it's super far is the fact that we're going to have to make this trip at least 7 more times. Excuse me. Okay, so my ex's man is messaging me right now. Why? Like, imagine, like, that's the definition of not having anything better to do with your life. I guess they both don't have anything to do with their lives. Because that's just weird. Like, actually, forget the part about it being weird. That's just lame. Like, you have nothing else to do with your life but message your girlfriend's ex. Unless, hear me out, he actually apologized for sending me such a nasty message. Okay. The only reason I'm saying, let's see, I didn't give him anything to bite onto with my reply to keep him angry. And actually, that is one thing that's very interesting. Certain people are angry, and if you just, like you said, don't give them anything to bite on, they sort of chill out. Also, one thing I've learned through life experience, I learned it in like elementary school, don't tell people to calm down. It doesn't work. Let's see, kind of a kill them with kindness thing. Yeah. It's almost like when people send you or do, like, I don't want to say hateful, but like mean things, it's like in their head they expected some type of response, or at the very least they wanted a response. They may not have known what the response is, but they expected a response. And so the fact that you didn't give them one makes them think about it more. And I think what separates the crazy people from the normal people, I'm hoping like this guy, probably thought about it and was like, okay, maybe I was a bit out of line. Like, he didn't yell at me or anything. Let me read back. Let me think about the situation. Was it necessary? Probably not. Let me apologize. And actually, that's honorable for him to apologize. That's really cool. And then there's psychotic people who, if you don't give them a response, they go batshit. I've never had that happen to me personally, and for that I thank my dad. Me and my brothers have a, I don't want to say, if we wanted to, we could look like we're so disinterested in anything that's being said to us that I think even if someone would yell at us, because I've had it happen before, like in sports, 9 times out of 10 I'm just so disinterested in the argument that you yelling at me is just wasting your time, and you come out better just going back to your bench, because I'm clearly not gonna care. And I think for the most part I don't do anything intentional in sports, even though I want to get back into rugby. Well, I say get back into, I never fully played rugby, but I went out for intramural like tryouts once, realized it wasn't for me. And it wasn't that it wasn't for me, it was, hey, I'm starting my weightlifting journey and I don't want anything to affect my weightlifting journey. So that's the reason why I didn't do rugby at the time. But I'm, after like watching a couple videos and remembering back to that tryout for rugby, I was like, I would really enjoy playing rugby. It's very dangerous though. Well, maybe not dangerous, it's brutal, but no more brutal than football. I think they get less career-ending injuries in rugby than there are in pro football, and that's completely anecdotal. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what the word anecdotal means. I'm not even sure how to spell it. I think it's A-N-E, C, D-O-T-Y-O, anecdotal. That can't be right. Anecdotal. I know dodal sounds weird, and I know it's not spelled the way I like would think it's spelled if I'm sounding it out. So I think it's similar to the word pterodactyl, and how pterodactyl doesn't look like how I would sound it out. So I think anecdotal, if I remember. I'm probably not remembering that right, but anyway, let me read what you said. Let's see. I did this week. Girl I know is 28 and twice divorced. She got a new man. I told her she needs to learn to be single. She lost it, of course, and lost it worse that I wouldn't respond to her. Exactly. The not responding, like if you're a person who goes crazy when people don't respond to you, that's a bad sign. To me, it feels like you need attention, like you crave attention, which is not good. 1, 2, it's kind of weird. However, in my life, I've seen more instances of that type of behavior with women than I have with males. I have seen it with males, and when it happens with a guy, it is the weirdest thing ever. Like like I think I've seen it in multiple ways. Like there's the guys who act out in class because they just don't get enough attention at home, and then there's the guys who are like, oh, you're not paying attention to me. Well, never mind. I don't think I would group those guys in the same category. Those guys are, I want all the girls to pay attention to me. It's not necessarily that they want all the attention, they want specific attention from specific individuals. But the class clowns, well, yeah, actually I don't mind the class clown, but there's like a time and a place. Like, don't be class clown like when nobody's paying attention to you. Like when people start getting irritated by your jokes, that's probably your time to stop. Let's see. I don't want responses from people, but situations matter. I agree. Like it depends on the, like, I kind of agree. It depends on the situation in which a response is warranted. Like, no offense, twice divorced. Now, I'm hoping she's not the one initiating these divorces, but if she is twice divorced and getting divorced by other people, maybe there's a learning experience there. Maybe. I'm not a therapist, so I really don't know. So I guess take my opinion with a grain of salt, I guess. Actually, don't take it with a grain of salt. Leave it alone. Like if I'm texting you to make plans for something, I want you to respond right away. I agree. If I ask you if you can meet me somewhere at some time, I agree. Respond. Like if we're making plans to do something and like we're planning this out ahead of time, yes, respond. I agree. Which a lot of times, depending on how urgent it is, I would just straight up call the person. If I'm trying to make plans, if you don't respond within like 10 minutes or so, especially if there's a group of us, like imagine you're trying to hang out with your friends and there's like 4 of us together, but 2 of you guys aren't with us, but we know you're coming to hang out. If you don't respond within 5 minutes, I'm just gonna call you just so we can figure out what the heck we're doing. Because 9 times out of 10, my group of friends, we'll just go there and tell the other 2 guys, just meet us there. Let's see. Yes, no, or I'm not sure right now. I will tell you in X hours. Yeah, I agree. Like, give me something. But like, if I text you, what's up, bro, and you don't get back to me for 4 hours, no worries. Won't be hearing from me again. Actually, so my friends, well, first of all, most of them are in med school. But ever since I sort of started YouTubing and stuff, like, first of all, the main games they want to play is like Call of Duty. I'm so done with Call of Duty. Like, the entire franchise, I'm kind of over it. It just seems like money grabbing. Like, they're just trying to grab for money at this point, and it's boring. But I've talked them into playing Marvel Rivals, and apparently they played Marvel Rivals yesterday. However, I was streaming, so I couldn't, I was going to be streaming, so I couldn't play with them. And then I wasn't at the house at the time they started playing, so even more problems. But they also don't watch my streams, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Can't expect everybody to watch. Oh, hello, little chicken. How are you? Like, if I'm just sending a what's up, hit me back when you can, chat. Yep. But if I'm asking a question or something, it'd be nice to hear back. Yeah, like if I'm saying like what's up or just checking in, get back to me whenever. But if it's something like, I don't know, depending on the question, it can or cannot be urgent. But what's up, little chicken? How do you do? I'm assuming, since you clicked on this video, you are a farming simulator player. Farming simulator player? Farming simulator? Nope. Farming simulator. Farming simulator tourer. What would you call someone who farm fam? Actually, that works. Farm fam. I was going to say, what do you call somebody who plays a simulator? Simulator, which doesn't sound right. Farm fam works. It's actually just so much easier to say. Farm fam. Farm fam. Farm fam. Farm fam. Simmer. Oh, that actually does. Even though when I first read the message, I thought of legit like water simmering on a pot or something. Simmer. I think to make sure, well, nah, maybe it's just me who reads it like that. But like I said, I read it the first time as like simmering as like a pot on a stove. And in the act of acting like an English major for no reason, to make it easier, let's see, how long have you been doing YouTube? So that is a loaded, not a loaded question. My response is a loaded response. Technically, according to what YouTube says, I think I've been doing YouTube since 2012, but that's not true. Originally, I had like this YouTube account linked to my Call of Duty Black Ops, I think 2 game, and it would upload highlights to this channel. But I've since then deleted those. But let's see, before about a year or so ago, I was just doing YouTube like on and off. I would get the motivation to do it, get, you know, demotivated. But now I've been committing to it solid for at least tag nabbit for at least, can I back up over him. I've been committing solid to this for a little over a year now, and I think I found one, a game that I really do enjoy, and two, a community of people that I really enjoy. One thing that I do like about Farming Simulator watchers, I don't think watchers is the word, but people who like to watch or even play Farming Simulator, for the most part, everybody's chill. I don't think I've met someone yet who isn't chill who watches Farming Simulator. The only people I would say who aren't viewers, see, this is why Blue Heat is a mod. He knows all the words, because clearly my brain does not. But everybody who watches or plays Farming Simulator, like, they're just the most chill people, and it makes everything really nice. Plus, I like that I can just actually full-blown have a conversation with chat, which is one thing that I think I was missing or I didn't fully enjoy about like Call of Duty or even Delta Force or just any of the faster paced games. It makes it harder for me to interact with everybody and talk to everybody, and I like this because this is more of a sit back Q&A type vibe where we can just hang out and just have conversations about any and everything, which is typically what I do. Same thing on Discord, which, hey, if you want to join the Discord, please feel free to do so. Also, like and subscribe. Ooh, if you subscribe now, you'll hear this weird little thing and you'll see your name up on the screen. If you do, you don't have to, but I would like you to, but to each his own. Let's see, Simsima, who got, what the heck, Simsima, who got the key to my Well, you have problems, sir. You have problems. Simsima, who got the keys in my big mouth. What? Oh wait, I did not turn this on. Beamer. Do people still call them beamers? I would think so. Actually, I know they do. Let's see, bro. I'm on edge right now, bouncing off the wall. Are you talking about your train? Because you're supposed to be getting the train. Did she send you? I'm not sure if they have it, but in your country, do they send you like tracking notifications so you know like when to expect your stuff? Let's see. You just don't know the Beanie Man music. Beanie Man? I do not. Here, hold up. Let me pick up this last little section and then get it heading in the right direction, and then I will put on cruise control and click that link. I'm also glad I gave you mod status just simply because you can send links. Like, by default I have that turned off, and I think for good reasons. YouTube by default blocks links, and I think it's a really, really good thing that it does, and I'm very grateful that it does. Let's see, you got a vibe to the song. Hold up, let me get going in my direction first. Also, I feel like I'm so proud of our farm. We're finally getting back to like my old FS22 status where we have multiple things to do in a month. We're not fully there yet, but we are getting there slowly but surely, where we have multiple things to do in a month. And I think the only reason why we have multiple things to do this month is because of the wood chips and that process, which I'm wondering if I want to do another 5-hour stream for wood chips or not. Or do I want to check out the lumberjack mod and see what it's talking about with the wood chips thing? Because even though I do enjoy the process with the whole wood chips and everything, I think I would much rather enjoy the process of full-blown using the what do you call it, the forestry equipment we're looking at. I would much rather use it. Oh, we also need to figure out which forestry equipment we need, because they sort of they depend on the size. What did it do? Yes, you do. You got a vibe to the song. It's such a chill vibe. No bad speech. Oh, I'm about to crash. Don't text and drive, people. Okay, go back to here. Let's see, go here. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna, let's see, do I want to mute myself? Just in case. I'm gonna mute myself just in case copyright. Never mind. I heard the first bar. I was like, never mind. I've heard this before. I don't know why I didn't register. And actually, I think, wait, was that song played in a movie? I think that's where I heard it from. Because I don't recognize the dude's face at all. I'm gonna be 1000% honest. I do not recognize the dude's face at all. But I want to say I heard that song in a movie. And I want to say it was a movie where a guy was being chased by a cop. Nah, that doesn't sound right. Probably was pretty popular back in the day. Okay, so odds are, yeah. And that is one cool thing about older movies. If they find a song they like, they put it in the movie like within a year or two. We need more Bohemian Rhapsody music. Actually, this is gonna sound really stupid, and I apologize, but I really want to watch Sing 1 and Sing 2. I might watch it with my girlfriend because I think she might want to watch it, but I haven't seen either of those, and I do kind of want to see the songs that they use for those. And those movies have been out for so long that I've forgotten, even like from the trailers, what songs were sung. Let's see. Did a show on a cruise ship I was on years ago. Banger. I've been to one concert ever in my life, and the concert I went to was done at my college campus after I graduated, but we went back because, you know, UAB students got a free ticket and a guest ticket. And so I have friends, we all still go to the same college, and they got me in for free. First concert ever, it was T-Pain. It was great. First time of me seeing someone legit pass out in front of me, like within like arm's reach. And she looked like she was gonna pass out beforehand. It's just I've never seen someone pass out, so I didn't know really what was gonna happen, but she ended up being fine. Everybody was like really cool, really chill. We just spread out. We got her some water, got her up, walked her out. It was nice. I didn't walk her out. I was there for the concert. Her friends walked her out. I wasn't about to move. We were like in prime, like the best spot. Like it was great. I was not about to move. No, sorry to her if she's watching this. Doubt she is, but let's see. I saw T-Pain twice. I've been fortunate, seen a lot of big bands at concerts. Let's see, I saw T-Pain twice. Dude did the most insane show. He actually sang too. That's the crazy part. He actually sings, and I've heard. I haven't been to many concerts, but I've heard that some people, when they do their shows and do their concerts, they lip sing, or they either lip sing, or they just let majority of the song play, and then they sing like the occasional word here and there. But the interesting thing to make T-Pain's thing even cooler, he was sick. Like, I'm not sure if he had COVID or what, but when he was on stage, he was sick. You could hear it. And he's still saying, like, he's still dancing and everything. He was sweating up a storm, like more than I think you probably should. Now, in fairness, the lights on stage are extremely hot. I know that from being in schools and having to see like the theater lights on. So his lights, first of all, there were more, plus he's up and moving around and actually singing, so he was sweating a lot, and he had to take breaks regularly, and that's fine. I'm surprised. Like, I felt like some people, if they would have got sick, probably would have canceled the show, but he showed up and showed out, and it was great. Loved every moment of it. Would I ever pay to go to a concert? Nah, I'm not outdoorsy person. My girlfriend likes to go places. I don't. We're almost polar opposites. Well, we're not completely polar opposites. We're opposites in a lot of ways. But there's some stuff. There's a decent amount of stuff we agree on. Let's see. It's hot on stage, but LED stage lights help. Man, hot lights are just that. Hot. Facts. And it was crazy. He also had like a fog thing, like a smoke machine. And I'm like, dude, it's cool and everything, but you're sick. And I can already tell with like how like hard it sounded like it was difficult for him to like breathe. Like it took effort, you know? And so I was like, a fog machine probably isn't the best. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, when he came in, like he had a bunch of fog machines on before he came on, and then when he came on, I think that's when he apologized about being sick and everything and turned them off or something, or turned them down or something to that effect. But it was great. It was great. I don't think I would ever pay to go to a concert. I think it's because I don't like being surrounded by people. As a matter of fact, I went to the gym earlier today. I hated that the gym was crowded. I liked that the gym was crowded, but I also hated that the gym was crowded. I like seeing everybody in there exercising and working out, even like the kids, or I guess kids, teenagers who are in there, you know, starting their journey, you know, things that, well, hopefully they're starting the journey and not just doing it just to get swole for the summer, because you realize that fades quickly. And so everybody was in there. It was great. Some people were having fun, talking. They had friends. They're working out. Like, it's great. But I still hate it because I need my space. I want everybody away from me. Like, I'm that weird guy who will like go to a squat rack, start squatting, doing my Olympic lifts, whatever. And then as soon as someone gets in a squat rack next to me, I'm like, come on now. Why? It doesn't really bother me, and it doesn't change anything, but I don't know. I don't like having to fight for machines. The good part is I haven't had to do that very often because of like how I structure my workouts. I don't have to ever really fight for machines. Like I used to have to fight for bench press because I would bench press on either a Monday or Tuesday. Now I bench press on a Friday, and I pretty much never like ever have to fight for a bench press, which is great. There's been one or two times where I've had to, I say fight, I mean just sit there and wait. There's been one or two times where I've actually had to wait at this gym for a bench press, but for the most part I never have to wait for a machine, or not a machine, a section. I don't use machines currently. It's like if I use a machine, it's mostly for like rehabilitation or maybe just an accessory exercise. But right now I'm not really doing a ton of accessories. I'm just focusing on trying to get better at Olympic lifting, which is difficult by yourself, which I would like to find a coach now at this point, because in June I will have been going for 2 years by myself, and I've made progress, be it slow progress, but I've made progress, and I think I could get to where I would like a little bit faster if I had someone who could constantly watch my technique and correct me in my faults. And the good part is, after doing this for 2 years, I sort of know what the obvious faults are and the obvious things I'm doing wrong. The problem is there are nuances that I'm sure I'm doing wrong, and I'm just not sure. And so I would like someone to watch and correct my technique and things of that nature. But you know, that's gonna take time. It's gonna take patience. Oh my gosh, well, we got about 2 more trips of this stuff. Jeez, maybe 3 actually. Oh, did not mean to do that. Even though this is taking us a long time to deliver this stuff, we should be getting a lot of money. And that is what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. Doop, 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 doop. Let's see. Oh, come on. Also, finding a coach for weightlifting is so difficult. Because that's another thing. I don't want an online coach. Not that I don't think there's anything wrong with an online coach. I've never had a coach for lifting, period. I've been, for the most part, pretty good. The only problem is Olympic weightlifting takes technique that should be taught. Everybody can teach bench press. Not everybody, but a lot of people can teach bench press. A lot of people can teach deadlift. A lot of people can teach squat. Everybody does that around the world. But Olympic lifting, not so much. And so I would like to find a coach for that. The problem is, majority of the coaching for Olympic lifting, majority of people who do Olympic lifting in general are CrossFitters. I don't like CrossFit. I don't like the idea of it. Well, it's not that I don't like the idea of it. I don't like that the rules aren't very scrutinized. And the idea of a kipping pull-up is stupid to me, but whatever. The fact that you have to put kipping in front of it means that it's not an actual pull-up, but whatever. Now, the cool part is the gym that I am interested in, they do have a USA level 2 weightlifting coach in it. The problem is I would like to just be coached by this person. I don't want to do anything else they have to offer. I don't want to do any other classes. I just want to do Olympic lifting. Now, if he has accessories that goes on like along with the Olympic lifting program and will help me get better in that regard, yes, okay, I will do that. But like, if you're trying to get me to do a kipping pull-up as a part of this strength and conditioning thing, no, because that's not gonna help me. Or it might, maybe, who the frick knows. It's not something I want to do. I want to get good at Olympic weightlifting. Or maybe not good, I want to hit my goals, which my goals are kind of lofty a little bit. Like, I want to be able to clean and jerk 365, and I want to be able to snatch 315, which already is a bit, I think, a bit ridiculous. Maybe because those numbers feel like they're kind of close. Like 365 versus 315, that's 50-pound difference. And right now my clean and jerk is 295 and my snatch PR is 245. Oh no, so they're about 50 pounds apart. Even though I do feel like clean and jerk would be a lot easier to do just because it's a 2-part movement. But I just need to practice. I just need to keep practicing. I need to spend more time in the gym, but I don't have that much time to spend more time in the gym. But maybe one day I'll be able to do that, and then I can go to the gym 5 times a week or more. But if I do start going to the gym 5 times a week, the extra 2 days I would add on would just be like technique days. I'm just focusing on technique, which would be so nice. Just to go in and like 30 minutes a day, just hold the barbell, put some light weight on there, just focus on technique, just run through the motions, just make sure I'm still doing, because that is my number one problem, technique, more than anything. We'll get there. It'll take us time, a lot of effort, a lot of trial and error too. That's another thing. But I've gotten better. My shoulder mobility is getting better. My positions are getting better. Like, we're doing good. Good. Just gotta take us time. Okay. So we got about 2 more runs from what it looks like. Let's see how much we can pick up from this guy. Ooh, yikes. Maybe more than 2 more runs. Maybe a little bit more than 2 more runs. I'm hoping just 2 more. Actually, no, 2 more runs might, yeah. So we got this run, then come back and grab 1 more, and then we can sell all of it. Yeah. And then the next stream we'll focus on, and again, this wood chips thing. I'm gonna have to look into the lumberjack mod, because this is nice and all, but the constant trips of taking the wood chips takes time. Like, cutting the wood chips down takes time. Delivering the wood chips takes time. Like, it just, oh my gosh, it's just a lot. But at least once again we get the forestry mod. Ooh, I will need a semi-trailer. I just thought about it. We will need a semi-truck and a trailer, at least for logs. And if I get the forestry equipment, I might be able to find a way. Actually, I know there's a way we'll turn off the automatic limb cutting thing. And so we'll feed the tree through to a certain distance. That way it fits nicely in the truck. And it delimbs everything. And then we'll cut it to where it just falls directly into the truck. At least that way we don't have to worry about picking stuff up, which will save us some time. Which is good. That's gonna have to be what I'm gonna need to do to save us time, effort, dinero, all that. Because at least that way, the only things I need to buy: semi-truck, trailer. Yeah. But as of right now, we can't get a logger because that's just not gonna happen. Not at the moment, which kind of stinks. Right now, we need to clear the forest of wood chips and then go back. But again, I need to look at the lumberjack mod, figure that part out. I should probably write that down in my notes, but yeah, it's fine. I'll just do my best to remember it as soon as I get off here. Which I think that is my, I mean, it's not number one problem, but it is a problem. We are running up the gas in this thing like crazy. Oh my gosh. And hopefully this will be worth it. Now, the worst part is majority of the money we're going to get from this, I don't know how much it will be, but majority of it is just going to get eaten by the loan that we took out. Which is fine. I mean, odds are we're going to take out another loan anyway. And then with that loan, probably buy a semi-truck. I mean, we're going to also have clothes being dropped off in April. So 2-3 more months. February, March, April, 3 more months. Yep. And so that'll make us some money, which will be good. And just, okay, so clothes we got coming up, which will make us 200 something thousand. We should be good. The problem is if I get a semi truck, it's just gonna be sitting there for a while, and there's nothing I can really do with it. So I think it's gonna be one of those things I'll just stack money for a while. Because with the semi truck, I can't do anything. Like, even if I get a semi truck with like a log trailer, I can't really cut down logs or anything. Like, I cut down trees, but to make it to where they fit nicely on the truck, that's where it's gonna get kind of hard. And then also delivering, I gotta figure out which months are the best for dealing with trees, because that would be the month where I would cut them. And then also I would need a crane of some sort, because I would like to not have to use super strength and, you know, cheat or cheese through it if I don't have to. But just some thoughts. Just some thoughts, at least until we get the big forestry equipment that we can use for the trees we planted. Oh my gosh, now we're making another turn. Good, so this is gonna be our last little trip of this stuff. Yay us. Yay us. Ding 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 ding. Okay, last little trip, and then we'll sell it. I'm hoping we make 250,000 would be nice, because we would have more than enough to pay off our loan, and then the extra we get, oh lordy, the extra we get will just be stocked up and saved for a semi truck. Even though, again, the semi truck is, oh my gosh, It's not 100% necessary, but it's not necessary, if that makes any sense. I'm also tempted to work on some more coding projects because I would like to take the truck that I had in FS22 and port that over to this game. If I could find some way to do it, I don't know how. And I'm pretty sure whoever made it in FS22 is probably working on it in FS25, so that's what we're waiting on. So I might as well just be patient. But I would really like that truck. For what exactly? Oh yeah, for the gas. Even though I'm realizing again, I don't need to worry about that. We also need... Okay, semi-truck. We can you attach that flatbed trailer we have to a semi-truck? I don't think so. So I don't think that's going to be a good idea. So I don't think a semi-truck will be a great idea. If anything, we might just find a way to have a logging trailer that can be carried by a tractor. And that's just something we'll have to do. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Come on. Okay. Now let's empty. Okay, that's empty. Let's go here. Let's start filling with oh, so you can put everything in this thing. Wood chips. Now the problem is we aren't gonna have enough space because I think this section only takes 185,000. If I'm not mistaken, which we have way more than 185,000. Was that right? No, I was wrong. This is not even take 185,000. It only took 90,000, which is not good. Not good for us. And this section is not going to take much more. We might have one more trailer back there, and even then it's still not going to take every bit that we need. And so I'm hoping that when we go to sell this stuff, we will still have access to the rented train, I would hope. I can only hope. So we can take about 270 liters at once. Which, yeah, doesn't suck, it just... a bit... nerve-wracking, I guess. Also, I'm realizing why I have to hop in and out of the vehicle to refill, because my cycling button to cycle from thing to thing is also the same button that I use to close. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh. Okay, don't think there's any more trailers that I can use. Don't think, which sucks. Let me just do a quick jog around. Wood chips. Yeah, this is for logs, which is weird. I don't know who the heck would want this, but okay. We're just gonna go backwards. 30,000 liters. That's crazy. So the first two we put 90 and 90, which got us to 180, and the last one took 120. Which is, it's 300,000. Sorry, 300,000. And so hopefully we don't lose access to this trailer. when we go to sell the stuff. Okay, train will now drive and we'll turn on the other side of the map. Do you want to sell the loaded goods? Yes. Okay, we made 168 from that vehicle leasing cost. So we just had to, okay. Do we have to lease it again? I hope that's not the case, because that would be kind of annoying. Right? No. Wow. We gotta rent it again. So that means the math we did earlier. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if it cost us 1,113 to actually rent it, how much did we say we were gonna make? Let's see, minus 113 minus another 1,000. We would only make an extra $560 profit from this, which is good to learn. I'm glad I've learned it. You know, this told me that essentially there is no point in doing the train station unless it's like a massive gap, because that extra $6 difference, that $2,000 difference we would be expected to get, not truly worth it. And the difference between them, not really worth it. And actually it's less than that. We're actually gonna get less than 560 because I overestimated the volume that we were gonna be able to sell, and I kind of knew that going in. And so because of that, it's actually gonna be less than 560. It's probably almost equal to. Let's see, where is it? Is it not coming from this angle? Thought we would see it by now. Train is going to arrive soon. It says 6 kilometers. That means 6 kilometers away. 6 point. It's getting further away. In which case, is it going to show up from down there? 6.2, 6.3. It's not getting closer. Tell you that much. 6.4. What's your definition of arriving soon? Dear Lord, I'm just trying to sell this stuff, man. Like I want to drive my tractor home, but actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll drive the tractor home. Well, they're doing that. And so I'm going to turn on the big thing. Oh, there goes the train. Ooh, perfect, actually. Oh, cool. And we can just jump straight into it, which is good. Which is good. Stop. Oh my gosh, it does not stop fast at all. Like an actual train, huh? Fill her up with wood chips. Make sure my math is right on this trailer. I think it holds 120. I was probably wrong, but you never know. You never know. Actually, if we get about half as much from the profit, we should make about 240-something thousand from the sale of this stuff, because we made about 160 something. And I was hoping we would get about 250, so. This should be the last of that. Yep. Okay. On our way back to sell some more stuff. But again, also, the 2,000 bucks we spent to use the train. I will not be using the train again. it does not bring us enough money to warrant using it, which kind of sucks. It really does. Well, at least not in this situation. 70. Whoa. We made, that's okay, never mind. I keep forgetting. That's the one thing I do like about the train. It's never accurate with the amount of money I'm expecting to make. So we made how much from the sale of stuff? 244,000. That's 6,000 shy of what I expected. And had I had a full trailer of lumber, like wood chips, we probably would have gotten that number. So I can't, never mind. So it made up for it. I can't be too upset. I will continue to use the train. Because again, I think the numbers are slightly wrong whenever it sells, but I don't really care. I will take it. We made 244,000 from that. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and get rid of this loan. How much do we got left to spend? About 100,000, which is great actually. Especially since we're gonna get more the next month, and on top of that, when we sell the clothes, we're gonna get even more. And what I need to do is figure out exactly what I want to spend it on. Right now I have no idea. I would kind of want to do a semi truck. Kind of want to do another tractor. I just don't know for sure. I guess I don't have to get another tractor, now that I think about it. Well, yeah, windrowing. Everything. I don't know. I don't know. I want to make the grass cutting process as fast as possible. We've made it faster. We also added a bigger field, so that slowed us down. But the bigger field does give us a massive amount of grass, to the point to where we're just stacking out the stuff. And I could probably start turning it to silage, which is what I'm doing. So we should have a lot of bales of silage, which should net us about 20k. I think 20k whenever we do sell it. So can't be too upset about that. And especially if I keep making more silage. You know, that's just 20k on top of everything, so. But I think with that, we are going to leave that there. Let me unmark this real quick. Untag that place. We are going to save and go ahead and get up on out of here. So if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to join the Discord, please do. The link is down in the description below. If you want to follow me on other social media such as TikTok or Twitter, also please feel free to do so. Shout out to my current members. Think about becoming a member should you want to, or donating or tipping should you want to, but you do not have to if you do not want to. But with that, I'm going to say peace and good night.